This remind me of that hairstyle this one girl used to always wear. I am so exhausted. Why is she making that noise? Hey, Annie. I should have put my glasses. How are you, sweetie? How you doing? I'm checking it on you. See if you're okay. I am exhausted. I'm in the bed. I should have put my glasses. I'm blind. Let me get up for a second. Ah, put my glasses on so I can see some of these words. Here we go. Now I could kind of see. This thing done shifted. It's in normal. What is this? Let's go back to normal. Okay. How are you, Annis? How you doing today? I had to get my glasses. I can know I can't see. You fabulous. That's good. I'm tired. I was gonna go on live, but I was like, I really don't want to go live because I'm tired these days. I've been so exhausted. I'm like, I'm not going. I'll be exhausted and I'll be so tired. And I'll be drinking so much coffee and stuff. And I'll be drinking a lot of coffee. But for some reason, I still be falling asleep at night. Go figure. So how was your day? Today was a really dark day. I don't know what's going on in this world, but it's I've never seen so many people. So hey, what's up 3000? Yeah, I'm in the bed. I'm sorry. Normally I'd be on the computer, but I'm exhausted. I've been drinking a lot of coffee and stuff, but I think I'm mentally drained, which y'all probably already know. I'm really mentally drained. I'm literally mentally drained. I'm still doing things. I'm upset with myself and I still haven't got my mind right. I'm still trying to find myself back to me. I'm still messing up big time. I walked into I walked into my kitchen and I'm looking at the dishes, like trying to figure out who washed the dishes. I was like, oh my God, I'm not well. I'm like trying to figure out who washed the dishes. It had to be me because nobody's in the house but me. I don't know what's going on with me. My mental mind is just not right. I've been trying to get my mind together and stuff, but I don't know. I guess at God's speed, there's so much going on in this world and stuff, and I never known so many people to be. I'm just happy to see you, sis. Take care. Which, yeah, I'm trying, Mama. 3000. I saw about that little baby, what the 14-year-old girl, the trans girl was 13. She's getting beat up in school and stuff. It's sad. You know, it's so sad that we live in a world where people just leave people alone. Like, leave people alone. Their life has nothing to do with you. Why do people feel like they got to beat on somebody? It has nothing to do with your life. That's so sad. That's a baby. And we supposed to be making better for the younger ones, and they're not. I don't know. The world is just so oopala. I was watching this thing, they were talking about hormones and stuff, that the girls are having a hard time trying to get hormones and stuff. And I don't know. They humiliated her 2 times in camera. And that's what's so sad. And that's the thing about it. It reminds me of 2000 when I was working at that job and they all turned against me and stuff. Well, not everybody. And I was like, I never been through nothing like that before. I never knew, I mean, I know people don't love people, but I never knew people could go out to try to hurt somebody for no reason at all, which is sad though. Why would you want to hurt somebody who has done nothing to you? But that's so sad. And then it's starting to make sense why a lot of people do what they do. And, it's sad because you're trying to protect your spirit to keep you away from all the negativity. And you have to protect your spirit. You have to stay away from negative things and don't absorb it. If anybody puts their hand on you, let you'll let them have. That's the thing about it. But see, my anger gets me in trouble 3000. But I'm just, I'm a work in progress. Raven falls down more than most, but it's a lot we deal with. We go through pure hell here. I wonder what's the next meal will be. That's the thing about it. I always believe you have to protect your spirit. Stay away from negative things. There's so much negative stuff in this world. You just have to stay away from it. You literally have to stay away from it. And the thing about it is, if you get a man, make sure that man has got your back. A lot of these men don't got your back. A lot of these men are coming to destroy you, so you have to watch them. There's a lot of cowards running around in the world. So you have to be mindful of that. You have to be careful. You have to be, I like this blue. You have to be careful. No, wait a minute. You have to be careful. Yeah, and these men are not coming to help you. They're coming to get what they can get from you. And that's the sad part. And nobody's there to help you build yourself back up. And once you allow them in, you got to be careful of your mind, mental state. The men are literally live off a fresh boat. Exactly. But the funny thing about that is they don't want you to hurt them, but they're willing to hurt you. That's the thing that gets me. Like I'm officially done. Like I'm done. Last dude I talked to, I was like, I'm done. I'm officially done. Y'all not gonna hurt me no more. I'm done. I'm done. When this one guy told me that he didn't want nobody to know about me and he only like 5'2", I'm like, first of all, you 5'2", and you putting me down. You got a lot of kahunas. You 5'2", you a man. 5'2", you sure like a female. So I'm sitting there looking at him like this. You putting me down. I look way better than you. Got more things about me. No, maybe I don't walk around with designer stuff like you do, because you like to pay for people to. I'm not paying for nobody to have a better life. You walk around with name designer stuff. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to showboat for nobody else. Raven says, we still here because we got you right. Yeah, exact. Thank you, 3000. And the thing about it is, I dated a guy who was half blind. He had more self-esteem. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna blame him no more. I'm gonna blame myself. I'm gonna blame myself because you know what? If I could date a man that's half blind and he rejects me, I could date a man that's little. He rejects. I was like, you know what? It's not them, it's me. I have to stop settling. It's sad because you look for somebody that's just the only thing you want is love. You don't care what they look like. I'm not care how tall you are, how short you are. I'm just looking for you to love me, and I give you love back. But you got rules when it comes to me. You have a high self-esteem that have to meet to your caliber. And I'm sitting there looking at him like, you have rules when it comes to me. I look 1,000 times better than you, but you feel as though I have to meet your standards. And I'm dating down and you're dating up. But you want me to fit, and then you want me to do things that's catering to you. I'm like, I'm dating down. You're not my type. Like I get men. Trust me. I get some bomb men. I get some rich. I'm dating down. And you feel as though I should be great. Hey January. At least you be having some summer fling. Oh, you know me, 3000, honey. Let me tell you something. What's up, Miss Flowers? I told myself the last time I cried, I bust a vein out of my eye. I cried so hard because this one guy, he made me believe he was so different. And as soon as he got me to believe, he flipped the switch. This not only happened to me with one guy, this happened to with enough two guys. And I told myself, I said, when I get this together, y'all never gonna meet this Raven. This Raven's gonna be gone. And that new Raven gonna be here. And then when new Raven comes out, I don't wanna hear nothing. Because I'm not gonna make myself available. I'm not gonna allow this abuse on me no more. And I told dude, I said, I'm gonna tell you something. When my mother died, she woke me up to everything around me. I feel as though it was a curse put on me, and I really believe it that they had parts to do with it. But when she died, she woke me up. Because for some reason, the things she used to say to me, I didn't believe her. I never believed that a mother could hate a child. I learned different. I never thought a mother, you know, mothers say things, they don't mean it. But I realized that a mother can really hate her child. A mother could really hate her child so much that she could do things to try to destroy her own flesh and blood. And that's the thing about it I didn't accept. I was like, oh, she just mad at me. She don't mean it. But she meant it. And she went to many extremes to let me see it. Now I'm looking at everybody differently because I'm like, well, now I see I was wrong. So now I have to sit back and all these guys who played me out. I'm like, well, they never really loved me at all. But I was like, well, you know what? They're just trying to deal with the issues because of me. And I blame myself. And, you know, well, I'm going to help them through it. They really don't care nothing about you. And when they break you, they leave you there broken and they move on with somebody else. And then you're like, well, is they going to call me to check? No, they didn't care nothing about you. It was a trick. You was tricked. Even though they know everything you go through, they don't care. They really don't care. And now you have to pick yourself back up to get yourself together and act like nothing ever happened. And you got to sit back and act like everything is fine and I could do this, I can handle this. And mentally, some days you cannot handle it. Yes, the trickery is real, Miss Flowers. And it's overwhelming. And the thing about it is, I have to bite my tongue. I have to bite my tongue. I'm tired of biting my tongue. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Before I should tell you, practice ignore, you know, don't ignore them. Now I'm like, no. If you want to start something, I'm gonna make time for you today. And I'm gonna use a lot of explicit words that's gonna be really mean. I'm gonna say a lot of mean things that I should have been said to you. I'm gonna say it. And I'm gonna hurt your feelings. I'm gonna make you feel really bad. Because what you done to me as my friend, as my protector, you supposed to have my back, but you came to destroy me too. So why am I gonna sit around and protect your feelings when you came to destroy me? No, I'm gonna say everything. And some stuff I'm gonna say is gonna be really mean. And I may not even mean some of the stuff I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Just out of pure meanness. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. And that's how it is. I'm so tired of these down low, on the down low, you protecting these down low men, and they coming and ripping your spirit apart. You're ripping my spirit apart. You're coming in making me feel less than instead of building me up. You're coming to destroy me when you already know what I'm going through. But you're not here to protect my spirit. You're here to destroy me. Why are you making time out to destroy me? If you didn't want me, that's all you had to say. You're making that time to hurt me, but yet and still, I'm supposed to protect you. I'm supposed to keep your secret a secret as you kill me. No, I'm not doing that no more. The fight is in you. Just keep yourself here alive. I gave up. Me too, Miss Flowers. Spirit and mental. Yes. And they mentally destroy you, act like they've done nothing wrong. I mean, I've dealt with men who looked like the gorilla from the abyss. I've dealt with men that are ugly as I've dealt with men that are little, that are short, one blind, can't see, handicapped. I'm like, a man is a man. It doesn't matter what he is. If he's mentally messed up when he's blind, if he's mentally messed up when he's short, if he's mentally messed up when he's handicapped, he's just mentally messed up. He doesn't care about you. And the thing about it is, you're leading with your heart. You're like, well, he's going through these different trials and tribulations. I'm going to be his friend. He doesn't. He's looking at you as garbage. While you're putting your heart out to show love for him, he's taking that same love and twisting it to a knife and sticking it in your heart. So why are you doing this for me if I'm handing my heart to you with empathy and sympathy and care? In return, you're hurting me. And then you feel as though, well, I really don't want to be, I don't really have to be with you. Then don't. Some of these ugliest men in the world. Exactly. And it's the truth. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. I've had a man that sit up and tell me, I've had men chase me down to convince me that they're different. And they were straight from trickery. Like you making a date. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to need y'all to leave me alone. Because I keep seeing myself going to jail. And I'm not going to jail for no man. I'm not. I'm not. Just leave me alone. Pick another girl who hasn't been abused. Pick her. Destroy her. Leave me alone. You've done enough here. Your job is done. I'm good. And then the thing about it is the trickery of it. They try to say, well, not all men. Then you date them. I don't have time to be hurt. I'm tired of trying to rebuild myself up mentally to move on. Now I have to go to work broken. Now I have to keep moving through life broken. Now I have to have these little thoughts and get quiet time. So I have to monitor my spirit so I don't say nothing to nobody else. And then you can't even talk to nobody because you can't even trust them. Then you got some biological woman who's telling you about being a two-spirit woman. If I can't tell you what it's like to be a biological woman, why are you trying to tell me it's like to be a two-spirit woman? Well, I feel as though, your energy that you don't feel as though my energy that'll be around me. Don't make my story be your story. Don't dictate me what I'm supposed to be for you. What you've been through life ain't got to do with me. I get so tired of people trying to tell my story through your eyes. What I've been through ain't what you ain't been through. Stop telling me how I'm supposed to feel. It pisses me off. Well, feel as though with somebody else. Go with a sister, a woman, and you tell her how you feel. And y'all twist it up in a little knot. Y'all could go together and stick it up. Same thing with a two-spirit woman. If my story is not your story, don't make my story be your story. Some girls gonna get a better break in life, and some girls just are not. So stop making my story be your story. If it's not about you, then maybe you should just. We only got to sing Kumbaya, but sometimes it's best to just shut up. I do it all the time. Many times I hear a girl tell a story, I don't say nothing. Because you know why? It's not my story. She's telling me what she's been through, her trials and tribulation with her father, her mother beat her up or molest her. I can't say how she's supposed to feel. If her father molests her, how am I supposed to tell her how to feel? That's her story. All I can do is listen and shut up. The best medicine to do sometimes is shut up. It's not about you. But sometimes people try to make this story about them. Well, I understand. No, you don't understand. You don't. You don't understand what somebody's going through. You don't understand what another girl is going through. You don't understand when a girl wants to transition, but she can't because of what everybody's going to do to her. You don't know what she's going through. You don't know when she's sitting in the house in silence that she's hurting and she's crying because she's feel like she's trapped inside of her body that she can't get out because of what's going to happen to her family vision. You don't know what she's going through. You know what it's like for her to be trapped. You know what it's like for her to live her life. Then you finally get out enough strength to walk out the door to find a man that says he accepts her and he's come to destroy her. Instead of building her, he's come to break her down on more levels. But he came across as a friend. He used the word, I love you. And it was all the trick. She finally got enough strength to walk into her truth. They only get in conflict with the man that's supposed to have her back to destroy her. And it's sickening. Then the girls are getting high, using drugs and stuff to numb the pain, and they dying and stuff. And the people are like, well, with that life, no, because they want to love. And you, as a man, you said you had love for her, but you can't destroy her. You destroyed her, but then you don't want to be destroyed. It kills me. And then you'll chase her to make her believe that you have her back, and it's all a trick. Once you get in the bed, you destroy her. For what though? But in the same breath, you don't want that same energy brought to you. In the same breath, you won't allow nobody to hurt you the way you're going to hurt that girl. You won't allow it because you feel as though it's disrespectful, but you would go take that same energy and you would destroy her, what you feel as though the same energy you do to her. You won't allow that to you. You won't allow the girl to hurt you the way you hurt her. You won't allow it. And then on top of that, you are ugly. You not only ugly on the inside, you ugly on the outside. Some of you men should never even been with these girls. These girls are beautiful. And you took her and you destroy her. You destroy her so bad she can't even see how beautiful she is no more. Because of what you done. And you know you ugly. And she dealt with you through love and through um, a, 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 a compassion of empathy that she feels as though here's a man, he's not my type, but maybe he could love me. And she's looking at you and she's looking at your face and she knows you ugly as, but she didn't, she's like, you know what, he don't look very handsome, he's not cute, he's not drop dead gorgeous, but maybe he could love me. So maybe I should stop trying to look for the finest man in the world and just date a guy that's not exactly my type. Then you got this man that looks like he climbed trees for a living and hit every branch falling down. He looked like monkeypox, but yet still he feels as though he's better than you. And he treats you like dirt. And you looking at him like, I done had the littlest men, exactly ugly, fat, exactly ugly men, fat, nasty, come us, tear us down, exactly. And they tear your confidence down, and then they act like they done nothing wrong. I've watched so many men look like monkeys, monkeys, for real monkeys, and then tear us down. And say, well, you know what? I know it. No, you don't. You don't look good. You don't. Trust me, you don't. I'm dealing with you through my heart, and you dealing me through, I have to look a certain. That's another thing. I want to know if you passable enough. Passable enough for who? If I push your face in batter, we can make gorilla cookies. Who are we talking about here? Who are we talking about here? So I need to look good enough for you? You're not even fine. Like you're not even magazine fine. You ugly. But yet and still, you want me to be like a model type, be perfect for you, so you can destroy me. I have to be perfect to be destroyed. These girls get all these work done on their bodies, their face, they get these surgeries and stuff, and then you're still not good enough. And now you're sitting up here getting high, you're on drugs, and now they sit back laughing at you. And for what? I know so many girls that's had the surgery, that have SRS surgery, that's done committed suicide. She just wasn't good enough. And she was already good enough. The only problem she had was letting somebody get in her head. When you let them get in your head, they could change your way of thinking. Now they got you thinking how they think about you through their eyes. Now they're starting to mentally destroy you. And then here it is now. You can't get yourself together because now you're looking at yourself through what their vision was, but you was never that way until they got in your life. When you first started, you was all positive. You felt beautiful. You sat in that mirror. You painted your face. You found outfits. You found hairstyles. You found everything that you loved, and you went through that channel, and you was happy. Then you find a man that you are attracted to that happen to be gorgeous, and his whole goal is to tear your spirit down. And you sit back and you watch him, and then you allow it because you're like, well, maybe he's gonna change. No, he should have never been there. He got the reason why he did it because he was cute. His beauty blinded you from you. And now you're sitting back looking at yourself through his eyes. Now here it is, you high, you don't even want to live no more, you're unhappy. But you wasn't that way until you allowed him in. He tricked you. Now you gotta go. You can't take no calls from him because everything is not going to help your spirit. He's not going to care. If you ended up dying, he's not going to check for you. There's so many girls that date men that don't even want them. I was one. I dated men that didn't want me. I knew they didn't want me. But I gave him time. I was like, you know what? Let me give him a chance to get there. He wasn't going to get. His goal was never to get there. His goal was to have sex with you and destroy you. And that's what he did. He ruined you for everybody else. But he would never say that. He would never say that. He'll never say he tried to destroy you. He won't. He'll find a way to make himself the victim and you are the perpetrator. He don't care. These girls do all this stuff, try to be beautiful and passable, and it's never enough. It's never enough. You try to be passable, get a job, people be like, oh, you trying to trick people. Everything is about somebody's statement when it comes to you. But here it is, you trying to get from point A to point B just to eat and sleep like everybody else, ain't bothering nobody. But everybody's coming with a pen and a marker to check out stuff, but they will not allow that same type of behavior when it comes to you. They won't allow this. They won't allow you to abuse them like that. But they will abuse you. They won't allow that behavior. They won't. They won't allow it. And that's the thing about it. I sit back and I watch it all the time. I watch it all the time. So many girls are just broken. And then they complain women don't approach first and they approach them. But they just abuse them. There's so many women that's just been abused. Just for love. I'm so tired of seeing girls make videos saying, I did everything I can for a man. And it's just not enough. It's like a game to hurt people. But they don't want to be hurt. I'm not doing nothing. I done sit with old men, young men, and just look. I'm good. They be like, well, let's like, what do you do for a living? Why? You ain't staying. Why should we talk about building? You ain't here to build. All you here for is one thing. And once you get it, you gone. Once you get it, you gone. So why am I talking about building with you? You got men that are old. You got men that are old, older than Father Tom, that's sitting around acting like they're the finest thing walking on earth. You got men that are out of shape, big bodies, big bellies, look like a big mess. That feels as though he got it going on. Only thing he got going on is something went on a long time ago. I just sit back and just be in shock and awe. I remove myself. I remove myself. Then you got guys out here that don't even want to work. He's looking for sugar mamas. He's looking for sugar mamas. He's looking for somebody that's. You got guys around. I talk to guys that look like. I'm not even going to looks because we really don't pick the way we look. But the thing about it is, some of these guys you be shamed. Some of these guys, the way you look, I mean, you're not only ugly on the inside, you ugly on the outside. So many guys, and they be like, and it's amazing. Then you got these guys walk around with it that want to date you. Their fingernails are done. You got lashes on. You more cunt than me. Right? Hobosexual. You more cunt than me. Your nails are done. You got your lashes on, but you want to date me. And I'm not knocking whatever your preference is. Whatever you into, my thing is do it the best, whatever the case may be. But here it is, you want to belittle me and you walk around with fingernail polish on. You got fingernail polish on, and I'm not knocking nobody. But you're a man, you got fingernail polish on, you got your nails done. You talking my name designer stuff, and yet still, you talking to me all. To me, you're a cunt. You're a cunt to me. You're a cunt, right? A ladybug, exactly. You telling me how much of you're a real man and you got your fingernails done. And like I said before, it's no offense. You like your nails done. And when I say nails done, I'm talking about pink, like your nails done. You got pink, you got lavender, strawberry. And then you trying to tell me, and you trying to put me down, and you more cunt than me. The only thing missing for you is a blonde wig that's probably already in your closet. You probably been auditioned for the RuPaul Drag Race show, but you coming over here being all hardcore, and I'm sitting here looking at a ladybug. There's nothing wrong with being a ladybug, but maintain your position and watch your mouth. If you want to be a ladybug, be a ladybug. But don't come over here dictating on this side. And then y'all be the same ones that go on the other side with the cisgender people talking about us like a dog. And your nails are done, your feet are medi petty. You got a blonde wig inside the closet. You placing ass as a woman. But yet and still you playing this hardcore role for the cisgender people. Make it make sense. I'm just looking at y'all. I just be in shock. The homosexual ladybug. It's the new wave of the kind of men, nails, bad makeup, dresses. Yeah. You got nail polish on, you got lashes on, you got makeup on, and you want to be in the bed with me and you want to read me. I want to read you. And my thing is this, I really don't care if that's what you into. I dated a guy who have nail polish on. I look past it. I look past it. And the only reason why I bring it up, because he judged me. He told me I wasn't good enough. And I'm looking at a man with fingernail polish on. I'm not good enough, but you sitting here looking like a full butch queen. But you telling me you straight. You a butch queen. And you see guys like you, I got a blonde wig somewhere. You got wigs. And you got an ad posted somewhere else. And for me, you playing a man, but for some other man, you playing a woman. Right. So for me, you playing a man, but for some other man, you playing a woman. You coming over here to get makeup tips. But you playing as a man because you figure you could get closer to me if you play your role right. But you only come over here to try to find a great outfit in the stores where I buy the outfits from. It's been a trick. How many people can keep hurting us and making it okay? It's not okay to hurt people. Now these femme queens, yeah. And see, my thing is this: I don't mind. I don't care who you date, and I really don't. But my thing is this: don't come over here putting us down. Don't put us down. Don't put us down. If we not putting you down, don't put us down. But you come up here putting us down. You want to make us feel less than. You're not trying to build us up. You're trying to destroy us. And like I said before, I really don't care who you date. Whoever makes you happy, go for it. But my thing is, don't put us down. And they do it. They put us down so bad. They come over here to our side and they go share with their cisgender people or their gay friends and talk about us like a dog. We call you the mole. I've always seen download gays trying to date us to tell us the family you're a real woman. And seen it all. Me too. I haven't made the move yet, but the ladybugs is everywhere. Yeah, they are. I've seen some masculine men want to. This guy I was seeing once upon a time, masculine, hardcore. He just out me everywhere. Out me everywhere. This happens a lot. They be outing you everywhere. Just blowing up your spot. But yet and still, they don't tell them about them. But they don't, oh, protect men. Don't let people know that these men on the DL. So why we supposed to protect them? They're not protecting us. They're not protecting us. They're not. Just like the little young one that's 13 years old that was beat on. But it's the little boys that's messing with him. Why they ain't coming out there fighting the boys? Because I know the boys are messing with him. I know the boys are sleeping with him. So where they at? Why they not out there fighting for the little young one, the little trans that's out there fighting? Why they leaving them out there fighting by itself? Why they not out there fighting? Because we know y'all out there having sex with them, so why y'all not out there fighting for them? They're not out there fighting. People that's supposed to been trying to help me, out of me on jobs and stuff. Y'all know people, everything, anything somebody could do to me, then have done it. I've been betrayed so much that I'm just shocked when somebody's loyal. I don't even give it. I get betrayed so much. I've been backstabbed so much that I just don't even say nothing more. I don't even say nothing. I've been betrayed so much. And the one thing about me being betrayed, people always come back and tell me who's betraying me. And they never know who I know. Information I receive from people don't even know I know people. I just sit back and just don't even say nothing. But they barely fight for real. They don't fight for real women. They'll beat up real women. Men beat up women all the time. That's why women are so damn angry. Because men beat them up. Ask yourself, when the last time you seen men fight? You see women fight all the time. Most time it's over a man that ain't even hers. Which I always think is stupid. I'm not fighting another woman over a man. If I'm fighting over a man, it's because he went and got that other woman. And you look stupid because you fighting that woman over that man. But what's the other woman that you don't know about? Because there's two, but there's probably four. But you just met two. I don't even want to get married no more. I don't. I wanted to get married before I don't. Because that means we don't have safe sex. I have to keep the condom on. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Because I know if I take the condom off, and then the thing about it is, if we have unprotected sex, you're going to do it with the jump off or the side piece or the sneaky link. Are you going to use protection? No. Most guys I mess with don't bring protection. They don't bring protection. Never. Very few. Anytime I mess with a guy, they never brought protection. I keep laundry bags of it. I keep tons of protection because I don't trust you. I don't trust you. And they try to talk me. No. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. The last thing and trust me, sometimes the last thing I want to do is sit around and say what I wish I could have did. Because I know I'm laying in the bed. I'm laying in the bed with Lucifer. And I'm expecting him to do God-like things. Let me say that again. I'm laying in the bed with Lucifer. And I'm expecting him to do God-like things. There's a certain guy that's walking around with the HIV negative paperwork. I don't believe him. And he's showing it to everybody, which means he have unprotected sex with everybody. Some old fake HIV negative paperwork. And girls are just believing it. Or guys, whatever the case may be. I said, he got pissed off with me. You can stay pissed off with me. I don't trust you. I don't trust you, sir. I don't even want to get married no more. I feel as though I'm safer being alone. It's safer being by yourself. You may not like it, but you're going to live longer. You'll live longer. You ain't going to like it, but you're going to live longer. You're going to live longer. You're going to get everything you want. And whenever you're ready to lose it, go get a man. He's going to make sure you lose everything you got. You can build the whole house. You can get a car. You can get your boat, get your plane. You get all the way on your feet. And when you're ready to lose it, go get your man and watch him make you lose everything. And watch he tell you, you ain't had to do nothing because he done took everything now. I'm going to say it again. You could buy a plane. You could build you a house. You get everything you want, start a business. Go get your man and watch him make you lose everything. He going to make you lose everything. And then once you lose everything, he's like, see ya. Be mindful of people you allow in your life. Because some people are going to be jealous of you. And it's going to be the man laying next to you in the bed. People like, Raven, you always give a negative energy. No, I give you real, raw energy. I know what I've seen. I'm not gonna sit and blow smoke up people's butt. We all singing the same song with the same lyrics, so somebody in line. The only problem I had with me is I just believed that there were really good men out here. The men really loved and child. I got so many young boys chasing after me, and they only want one thing. That's it. And once they get it, they're gone. Nobody cares about you. Ain't nobody saying, well, let me give you somebody to help you pay your bills. Let me give you some money so you can eat. They don't care about you. These men don't come over here trying to make sure you okay. They just want to jump in your bed. And if they give you a disease, that's on you. And don't let a man tell you twice he don't want you. If a man tells you he don't want you, that means he's willing to give you anything. Every disease in the world, he's letting you know I don't want you anyway. So if you don't have enough self-esteem, honey, you better block his number and go sit in that prayer line or whatever you gotta do. But you stay away from him because he's toxic to your spirit and your health. And don't fall in love with a man because he's cute. Because them looks is what's gonna keep you there for abuse. If he's cute, ask yourself who sent him. And when I say that, when he fine, like, oh my God, this man is fine. Ask yourself who sent them. Did God send him or did the devil send him? 9 times out of 10, the devil sent him. And you know everything he's going to do to you is going to rip your spirit apart. So be mindful. When everything seems too good to be true, just sit back and keep watching. And if I met this guy who told me he wanted to date me. He might be on, I don't want to share too much, but better yet, I'm going to share it anyway. He's on the DL as usual. Most are. He has a wife. He was like, well, I'm a public figure, so I can't let nobody know how I get down. So I have to be very mindful. He might see this video, so I really don't give a. Have to be mindful, letting people know, how I get down. I'm thinking to myself, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Now, your wife could be me. Your wife could be me. I'm sitting at all the love and here it is you out here trying to get some. You all in these gay websites and stuff. And then I found out women are just as bad. It's just, and then when I went to New York, I told y'all I went to go to a gay woman's bar. I went to a gay woman's bar to meet a woman. So I went to a gay woman's bar to meet with females. I went in there and everything. I met this girl at the door and stuff, but I just went in there and stuff. So I'm in a gay woman's bar and stuff. I sit in the back like I normally do. And I'm thinking, because I'm always thinking. That's when I showed y'all the video I was in New York. So I went to this gay woman's bar. And I was like, sitting there and everything. And I was like, saying to myself, are you attracted to females? I said, yeah. But are you sexually attracted to females? It's like, no. Why are you here? I'm not sexually attracted to females. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, but can I make myself be attracted to females? Can I make myself be sexually attracted to females? And then I started thinking, like most girls do, when men have mentally beat you down so bad, you start dating females. And I'm thinking to myself, now remind you, I'm in a bar, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, can you date a woman? I was like, I could date her, but she's going to want sex with me. So I left the bar. And the girl was like, you leaving so soon? I said, I'm just hurting. That's all it is. I think I'm hurting and I'm looking for an out. And until I get well, this ain't it. I'm not trying to hurt no females. I'm not trying to hurt no man. I'm just gonna go home. And I actually met another girl on the train, but I walked away. I left. I went to another train thing. A lot of females be thinking I'm a stud, whatever. When I had them braids on my head, they be thinking I'm a dyke, whatever. She kept throwing the passes. No. I went to another train. I left. I ain't having it. I was like, I'm not well because I'm not mentally, and I still think women are the most beautiful people in the world, but I'm not mentally ready for it. I think because of the baby killer stuff, the baby killer. So I'm still suffering through that. I'm still seeing the baby killer. So I just can't get past that part yet. And I probably never will. So I was just like, you know what? Go home, Raven. And I did. I went home. Took a long time to get home. And I'm still not well. I'm still doing stuff that I'm shocked. I'm still doing things which I'm not going to share on the slide, but I'm upset with myself because I'm mentally not there yet. And I don't know. I don't know. I've been talking to a lot of y'all behind the scenes, but I haven't been going live because it's too much. This true. This time fine one done. Fuck me up a couple times. Yeah, 3,000. That's the thing. Raven, what do you think about male, female, straight couples who wanna? It's all spiritual trans. This is the thing about it. 3,000. Spiritual transfer energy. Don't do it. Transfer energy. Spiritual. We're in a very spiritual world right now. Don't do nothing that you say. Don't do it. Anything you do sexual that you don't feel comfortable doing, don't do it. Because the spiritual transfer energy is jumping on. I mean, it's jumping on you. And when I say jumping on, it's going in your spirit. So when they go, they're staying with you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Unless you just want it for that reason about to go, then okay. But make sure you're prepared mentally. If you're the kind of girl that love hard, and even though you may do things and feel like you can handle it, even though it's not you because you like to love hard, don't do it. If you fall in love easy, don't do it. If you're a loving person, don't do it. You're not built like that. In order to do certain things, you have to have whorish qualities. You have to think like a whore, do things like a whore. And if that's not you, don't do it. Because it's not going to work for your spirit. You can lay down in bed and do it, but mentally it's going to mess you up. See, the thing about it is you have to protect your spirit. And once you mentally doing things to yourself, you have to delete these files. And some of these files are not going to be deleted the way you want it to. It's not going to leave you as quickly as you want it to. I would never put myself in that spot. But the woman be trying to do more. The man couple. Yeah, but see, the thing about it is they're broken, 3,000. They're broken. And see, broken people do broken things, get broken results. So then they start getting on drugs. Because now they have to numb the pain of what they've done. When something is jumped on you, it's in you. It's like a disease, it's sinking in your blood. And if you're not built like that, it's going to kill you. Like I like to have one man, but that's not available for me. So I could just date men and think if I want to have sex with a man, I have to mentally realize that I'm not going to be able to deal with this once it's over with. Because mentally, it's going to bother me. Because mentally, I'm going to be thinking about that man the next day and the next day. Because it's not me. You have to accept who you are. If you're a loving person, you like to love and be in love and love. And if you're doing things that you know is not love, it's going to affect you. Because that's not who you are. You're a loving person. You like to be in love. You like to go on dates. You like love. But if you're the kind of person that think you do that, it's going to mess with you mentally. And then what it's going to do is it's going to bother you. See, that after doing it, you have to think about the next day. The next day is when it starts bothering you. Then the next day is when it's bothering you more. Then the next day. Never mind you. This is manifesting in your brain. None of this stuff will be happening. You be doing positive things, but you did something that was so dark, that was away from who you are, that now you have to get it out your system from the next day. Because you're not built like that. You want to be in love. You want to fall in love with somebody. You want to be with somebody. So you just can't share, transfer energy with somebody if that's not you. There are some whoremongers out here that can have sex with you and don't care nothing about you. But if that's not you, don't do it. You like love. You want to be in love. You want to grow. You want to build. You want to start your whole universe on love. So don't play in the devil's playground because you're never going to win. I don't care how much you think you got outsmarted. You're not going to win because you're not built like that. You're built on love. You want to be in love. You want to cry because you're so much in love. But if that's who you are, don't play in the devil's playground. Don't lay in the bed with somebody who don't care. You can't breathe life in a dead soul. I want to learn to. You have to be careful. I always tell you to protect your spirit. You may not like the fact that you love hard. You may not like the fact that you love people. But that's who you are. You're just a good person. You may not like it because you get treated so bad. But you're just a good person. And sometimes it's nothing wrong with stepping away from people. It's nothing wrong with staying in the house, being by yourself. Because you're a good person. And sometimes you don't like it. Because you want to give people the way they do you. But even if you do that, it's still not going to make you feel better. Because you're not built like that. A lot of people are good people. They don't want to be good people because people done it so dirty and so bad. But you have to be mindful. That's not you. You're a good person. You can't handle it. But it's okay to step away from it. You're right, it's the next level of freak shit, drugs. And yeah, it's hard. It's hard to be a person that love around people that don't love. It's hard. But you have to accept everything about you. Even the stuff you don't want to accept. And trust me, I have a lot of things about me I don't want to accept. I found out about me that I'm a forgiving person. I will forgive you. You can hurt me and I will forgive you. And I hate that side of me. So what I do is I make sure I don't forget. I'm fighting that bitch. Because I don't want to be that person. Because as long as I keep forgiving, I'm willing to go through the pain over and over and over again. Sometimes I have to accept the truth for what it is. They can't hurt you if you're not available. The only reason why they're hurting you is because you're making yourself available for them hurt. Don't make yourself available. It's the fact you outnumbered and you'd have to be right. The next one. It's the fact you outnumbered and. But see, the thing about it is, my personal opinion, nobody really wants to be alone. Not forever. Nobody really wants to be alone forever. But sometimes, until the world change, you have to stay away. It's like a fire in a room. If the fire's still burning, don't go in there. You have to wait till the fire's out. And sometimes the wait is longer than you want. I meet a lot of men, but I know that they're not bringing nothing. They're not bringing nothing to feed my spirit, but they're bringing something to dim my light. And the more I allow them in, I have to ask myself, why am I doing this? Love is a powerful pill, but you also have to protect yourself. Sometimes you got to leave people alone that you really love. I've learned that the hard way. And some people I really loved didn't love me at all. But I lied to myself because a lie felt better. I just give you time, you'll fall in love with me. I give you time, you'll love me. No, they don't, because they didn't love you. In fact, they hated you. But you kept giving them time. So while you dim your light, you made them stronger, and they became stronger, yeah, because their conviction of destroying you. But nothing will work if you're not available. You have to lead people in life that you really love. Sometimes you have to walk away from people to save yourself. The light is always in you. Just be careful who you allow around it. Because everybody ain't coming to make it shine, making that little light of yours shine. They're coming to put that light out. And it'll be disguised as somebody who tell you that they love you. I always loved you. I always loved you. And they didn't love you. It was the opposite. But they have to get those words in your head to make you believe. But like anybody blind, but they can finally see. When they see it, they see it. And you have to leave a lot of people you don't want to leave. But you gotta go. It's a powerful lesson. It's a hurting lesson. Because the truth hurts. And some people you ain't gonna want to leave. Because you really love them more than you love yourself. And that's the sad part. But you've been tricked. Because once they realize they got you where they want you, is when they pull the carpet from underneath your feet and you fall. Then they look at you like you crazy. They make it seem like they don't understand what's happening to you when they did it. They did it. But they acting like they ain't do nothing. They asking you what's wrong with you when they did it. They're never gonna accept responsibility for hurting you. Hey Groovy. They never gonna accept responsibility for hurting you. There's so many girls out here that's just being hurt. Ask yourself why. Because they don't have to do that. Why is it so important to destroy another human being when you don't want to be destroyed? Make it make sense. There's so many single people out here. And there's so many people that's in relationships with people that's not in relationships with them. There's so many married men that are single, but the wife thinks she's married, but the husband is single. A lot of married people are in everybody's DM box, cheating and lying, telling everybody, telling his story, how she cheated on him. She's cheating on him, but he's in the bed with you. How is she cheating on you and you're in the bed with me? Nah, you the cheater. She's just sick of it. That's why I don't want to be married no more. I just find my peace by myself. I could look a hot mess, and normally I do. I'm still working on myself, Groovy. I'm not there yet. I be thinking I be thinking I'm over the hump, and I'm not. I'm mentally still messed up. I'm very messed up. I'm upset because I be thinking I'm doing well. I found out yesterday I'm not doing well once again. I'm still doing things that's questionable. I'm upset because I'm thinking I'm getting better. And my mind, not so much. But it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. But all I say is protect your spirit because I'm protecting mine. I'm staying away. That's why I've been staying away. I don't like talking about anything negative, but and I also don't like people hitting me up about DMs telling me how negative I was. Don't hit me up. I'm blocking you. I'm telling you right now. Anybody hit me up my DMs say anything, I'm doing that. I'm blocking you. I'm block. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Because I'm trying to control this person that's inside of me that is angry. I am very angry. And I'm upset. I'm upset for listening to these fake allies. I'm upset for listening to these fake people that's supposed to have our back. I'm upset for these fake men that's in our bed that's not protecting them. I'm upset that a young trans girl is out there fighting and all these men laying in the bed with her ain't trying to come to her rescue. Got getting beat on, but they hiding like they don't know what's going on. I'm upset. Asking me, do I have any heels to put on? I wish the hell I would put some heels on for you. I'm not getting dressed alone, man. You get dressed up. Let me see you get dressed up. Don't come out here with no designer stuff. I want a tuxedo. I want some shoes. I want you to look nice. I want a fresh haircut. And I don't want no damn fingernail polish on you. If you want me to dress like a woman, I want you to dress like a man. No fingernail polish. And don't get your toes pedicure and all that cunt stuff. Because if we're going to play the role, you're going to play your role. Let me stop. So many cunts coming to the store. It's like a cunt special. Here it is. You supposed to be anyway. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna. If y'all know me, y'all already know. Y'all know how I think. If y'all know me, y'all already know. Y'all can go in my head. Y'all can pull up all these. They want me to dress up, telling me put some heels and lipstick on and makeup and look beautiful. For who? Man, you ugly. Your mother and father must have been a monkey and a donkey, because this child is a beast, but you acting like you God's gift to the world. And then the thing about it is you don't say nothing. Like, you bite your tongue because you be like, but wait a minute, you ugly. Like, your face is, no offense, but you like really ugly in the face. Now just imagine you said that to these dudes. Like, yo, you ugly. Like, your face is like deformed. Just imagine you said them things to them dudes. They be telling you need to be passable. Just imagine you said those things to them. Watch them be like, well, then they're getting their feelings. Just imagine you be like, yo, you little. Like, when he start talking about, look how you look. Did you ever look in the mirror at yourself? Just imagine if you turned it around and threw it on him. I had this little queen tell me, well, I have to dress down when I come see you because I don't want you to feel bad for being poor. You don't want me to feel bad for being poor. I'm telling you, you can't make this stuff up. I don't want you to feel bad for being poor. Yeah, I'm poor. I'm poor as hell. He told me to my face. I had another guy tell me, um, well, I don't understand why we can't be together. I said, well, why don't you take me to your family? I can't let my family know about you. I said, so you ashamed of us? No, I just don't want my family will put me down if they find about you. Then what? So what do that tell me? That tells me I'm less than. And you telling me to my face. I'm looking at you at only 5 feet tall, and you putting me down. Like, you even the rest of you ain't even finished growing, but you putting me down. And I'm sitting here putting my feelings, dealing with you through my heart, and you dealing with me through society. And I'm supposed to sit back and act like it's okay. Then I'm looking at another guy telling me I can't be with you because I'll lose my family and stuff. But you want me to come over your house and spend the night. But they tell me to my face. They tell me to my face I am less than. I wish y'all could see these gorilla in the midst men. I wish you could see what these men look like. I wish y'all could see what they look like. If y'all could see what they look like, y'all would slap me in my face. You'd be like, Raven, really? I've dated some of the ugliest men that shouldn't even open their mouth to say anything negative about anybody. But the ugly men is conceited. I've dated men that are ugly. I mean, purely ugly. And I'm thinking that if I deal with this man through my heart and his heart, no. The rules don't go like that. He's better than me. They put me down. They put me down right to my face. They tell me I'm less than all the time. Men tell me I'm less than all the time. I had a ladybug. I had this one guy, which I know is going to transition after a while. He's going to transition. I could tell where he's going because he's cut down. And I could tell where they headed. I just don't even say it. I just look at him. Yeah, but the thing is this. Me as a person, if I had a problem with you, I wouldn't even tell you. I would just leave. I would never shoot another person down if I'm sitting there trying to talk to them. If they ain't what I want, I'm gonna leave you alone. But to look in your face and put you down in your face, to me, that's just bold. Wanting you to pass and there's results of that. Right. He wants you to be secret, but right. Always want, yeah, but always want you in the bed. That's the thing about it. And I'm looking at him like, I'm always being judged. I'm never good enough. I don't feel wanted. That's why I'm always home. I do not feel wanted. I don't feel like I'm wanted anywhere. Remember the Michael Jackson song, Ben? You feel like you're not wanted anywhere. That's me. I feel like I'm not wanted anywhere. That's why I stay home. It's a new level of petty from, yeah, but the thing is like this, the thing about it is they always trying to find a way to tear me down. And I'm looking at these dudes. I mean, I'll be so shocked when I get a man who knows, when a man says he's 6 feet tall, he walks to the door and he's taller, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I get all these men look like they should have a little. I should put a thing in my door. You know, like they do with the kids thing at the carnival. If you're in a certain height, you can't come through my door. I'm gonna put one of those. All these little ass Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs people coming through this door with their little self-esteem, Snoopy, Doopy, Dummy coming through the door, little with their little pocketbooks and their nail polish. Shut up, Raven. Let me go. I'm about to be mean. Let me go. Because they probably done found my little YouTube channel. They probably on here. I got the littlest one. I got Mr. Schizophrenia. He's probably on here too. He already found my channel, Mr. Schizophrenia. Crazy as hell. He should have told me he had schizophrenia. I ain't even heard of no shit like I didn't even know what that mean. What is schizophrenia? I've heard of bipolar. What is schizophrenia? Somebody thinking that you want to kill them? Why don't nobody talks about this stuff? Somebody should tell me that's what you got. I think you should, if you have schizophrenia, I think you should tell the person you dating that you got schizophrenia. Just like the girl's supposed to tell what they are, I think you should say, listen, I got a click in my head that I feel like I gotta kill people. I think I should know that before I'm laying in the bed with you. Before I close my eyes, I need to know that you got schizophrenia. That's the thing about it. I met this one guy, he's probably on his YouTube channel. Fine as hell, cute, got along with him, crazy as a box for box. He started going crazy and stuff. I'm like, now I heard of bipolar. I heard of PTSD, but I thought that was just stress. But schizophrenia, like I don't know all these terms. So I'm laying in the bed with a man that could kill me. Start stabbing me as I'm sleeping. Because he feel like I'm trying to kill him. Here it is, I'm preparing myself for a husband. And they say I should be preparing myself for a funeral. You should tell me if you got meds that you got to take. Child, if they crazy, I can find them. Who should be honest, everything. It is 3,000. He's cute as a bed bug. He's probably watching this video because he hit me up yesterday. He hit me up yesterday. He's probably watching this video. Crazy as a box of rocks. He cute as hell. Crazy as, like I'm done. I don't need to meet every man that's crazy in the world. I get it. There's people crazy. I believe it. I don't need to meet every man that's crazy in this world. If they do drugs, child, and he will kill me. Glad you know. I don't know. I don't know, dude, but I learned my lesson. Like I always do. trial and error. I dated somebody that was old as dirt. He treated me like dirt. I dated somebody fat, looked like a hamburger. Like he ate every hamburger and that made me treat me like dirt. And I'm just looking at them. I'm just looking at them. And it's that old saying goes, when you're trying to change, people won't let you change. And if you like me and you trying to change, you know jail is calling you. Because you know that's where you're going. Child, they're gonna put you in the jail, they're gonna put you in the water. So then you have to get away. I'm looking at men that look like Howdy Doody, tell me they better than me. It's Howdy Doody time. Face like they're telling me they it's crazy. And the thing that gets me, if you don't like me, that's okay. But why tell me to my face? Like you put me down to my face. And I'm looking at him. You're shooting me down to my face. I'm looking at somebody I'm seeing that's less than me, less than my type, not even my type, but it's putting me down. I just shocked. I'm shocked. But whether I like it or not, it's the truth. The truth hurts. But I'm done. The last guy stood up here and told me that he don't want his family to know about me. I'm looking at him. I'm like, you like 5'2"? You ain't even my type. We look like mother and child walking down the street. And you telling me, he's probably on this channel, he probably watching this video too. He's putting me down. And I'm looking at him. I gotta sit over here, look at this little ass man in my bed, ain't even coming all the way down to the, and I'm settling for half a man. Child. You talked about raping soulmates, could be different cities. We should girl, I'm to be honest with you, Groovy, I'm done. I don't want no soulmate. I just want me some money and good restaurants and some good liquor, and that's it. Y'all could go on dates, have fun, leave me home, leave me alone. They done made enough toys in this world. I'm good, if you know what I mean. If it's that deep. I sent you some stuff 3000. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And there's a bunch of little young men out here that's willing to whatever. I'm good. Cause you know he ain't gonna stay. He's young and he can just go home with his mama. Mm-mm. Me and Aries are like oil and water. That's how I'm with Geminis. And I'm a Gemini. We talked about this Raven soulmates could be different. That's true. Aries could be. I'm a Gemini. I would never date a Gemini. Every Gemini I ever dated was straight from, and I'm a Gemini. I won't date someone like me. Because they're the biggest lies I've ever met in my life. I never met a Gemini like me. I met some Geminis, and most everyone I met was straight from. But what can you do? I'm just done. I'm done. Yes, 3000. You know what I sent you? And then I met this one guy yesterday. Cute, real cute. I gave him my phone number. He calls me on the phone. Hola. What's up? He says, I don't speak English. Me, me, Espanol, me no speak English. So how are we supposed to talk if you don't speak English? He said type it to him and send it. It's like, you know what? Good luck. I can't. He said type it to him and send it a message. Oh yeah, exactly 3,000. He said, he was cute though, but he didn't speak English. He's not the first guy I met like that. I be telling guys, I'm black. I'm not Puerto Rican. I'm not Dominicana. I'm black. Sorry. And they keep sending me stuff in Spanish. I tell them all the time, black people look a lot of ways. We can look Chinese, we can look black, we can look white. Black people look a lot of ways. We can look Dominican, we can look Puerto Rican, we can look a lot of ways. But sorry, I'm black. I'm just one race I'm claiming. I call myself Indian because my house is Indian. And that's a whole nother story. But let me tell you, I met this one guy. He's probably watching this too. Fine as hell. I sent you a link to his chat. Okay, groovy. Um, met this guy fine as hell. He he was actually taller than 6 feet. Cute. But see, this is the thing with me. With young dudes, I don't take it personal because they're young. I don't expect to be with a young dude. And I be getting the young ones because I already know. But this young dude, I guarantee you, is going to transition. He's going to transition. I guarantee you. He's going to transition. Give him a certain amount of years, he's going to transition. I can see it coming a mile away. I can see what he about to turn into. I'm just looking at him. I don't even say I don't even say nothing. That's what gets me. I could bite my tongue, but they can't bite theirs. He's going to transition. Do it. I could care less. But the little ladybug who came over with his nails done, who's better than me? I've had so many men tell me they're better than me. I'm like, if you better than me, why are you here then? Why are you here? If you better than me, why are you here? No, I don't have a palace or I don't have those apartments like everybody else do. No, I don't have those luxuries and no, I don't. I never said I do. Anybody knows me, I'm broke. I'm rich in spirit and I'm grateful, but I'm still broke. But I think when guys pay like $3,000 or $4,000 a month for rent, they're up here and you're down here because their tax bracket is bigger, which is fine. But don't belittle me because you got a better income coming into me. Because if you're so much better, they'll come here to garbage. Because clearly I'm garbage. And I just look at them with a face only a mother could love, but yet and still they putting you down. And then they don't want to go away. They want to keep coming back. I'm like, I'm good. I'm not gonna be like the person I know, girls I know. A lot of these girls are so broken. They're beyond they're beyond repair. I don't want to be that broken. I'm already broken. I got most of my broken from my mother. Because what she did in the end. But I'm gonna get past that too. I'm gonna take on that war. And I'm gonna win it. It's gonna take me it's gonna take a minute. But I'm gonna win it. It's gonna take me a minute, it's gonna take me a minute, but I'm gonna win it. I'm gonna fight it tooth and nails. I just don't want to have a second stroke. I already had one stroke. I got stroke face. I don't want another stroke because I found that you could die from a stroke, and ever since then, I don't want to die from a. I mean, if I do, whatever. But I don't want a second stroke. I got my medicine and stuff. But, mm-mm, mm-mm. Protect your spirit. That's all I'm going to tell you. Some of these not English be like, 3,000. You probably right. You probably right. But a lot of them be trying to talk to me in Spanish. And to be honest, some of the guys be fine. Some of the Spanish guys be, but they're still a man. Just because he's Spanish or Indian or African, they still men. They still think like men. So if his heart is bad, it's gonna be bad. I dated white men, Russian, German, Irish. They were still a man. And they came from hell. Because if they didn't, I would be with them. I was always told date outside your race. I found that they all act the same way. It doesn't matter. It's not about skin, it's about men. Don't date a man because of his skin. Date a man because of what's in his brain. I done dated all races: white, black, Puerto Rican, Haitian, Jamaican. I haven't dated Chinese, Indians, and they all come with the same spirit. They all come to destroy you if you're not aware. My thing is with the Spanish Jews is they don't clip. And well, some of them don't, but oh well. The ones I meet, you know what? You mean the men you meet? Well, all men are different. You can't put them in a box. But the ones I meet usually come straight from hell, and and the ones I really get along with, I can't be with them because they crazy. Like schizophrenia. He is so cute. He's adorable, but he'll kill me. It's not funny, but he really will literally kill me. But he's cute. But I better not go to sleep around him because I won't wake up. The rest of them, I don't know. Yeah, he's cute, girl. This one is cute. The schizophrenia is cute. I get along with him. Maybe because he's crazy. Maybe because I'm crazy. Crazy, no crazy. But I get along with him. But the rest of them, I don't know. I'm just disappointed, but I'm going to say something positive. There are some good men out there. Just make sure you keep your protection on, because child, TikTok become a cemetery for sad news. I thought TikTok was fun, child. I don't know. Well, anyway, I was only supposed to be on here for like 30 minutes. I've been on here for an hour and 24 minutes. Was not, but I haven't been talking to y'all. But I'm still not mentally well. So keep me in your prayers. I'm still mentally messed up a lot. I'm scared because I'm scared I'm gonna have a stroke. I'm scared I'm gonna have a stroke in my sleep. Because that's how I had the first stroke. So I don't want to have a stroke in my sleep. Because then, I don't know. I got the medicine. I still take my medicine. But I'm not mentally well. Thank you, answers. But I got black hair on. I might lose my connection. I know y'all can't see me well in here. My bathroom's still not fixed. My bathroom's still not fixed. And that's been since October, if you remember right. So the bathroom's still not fixed. And is that what? I told y'all, I'm still doing dumb stuff. Well, anyway, it's 3,000. See this here? You know this is that here. I'm so shocked it's still in. But it's been a lot going on. And I am mentally tired. And I don't know. Nope. Not at all. Can I flip this camera? I don't know if I should flip it because Raven ain't got no clothes on. I got my shirt on. But y'all know I still get my little Noxzema. You already know. That's all on my skin is Noxzema. I don't put nothing else on. I actually went to the dollar store and I bought some makeup. Let me see if I can show it to you. You know I'm cheap. This is the makeup I bought. And this is $1. It's like, ooh. My little dollar makeup. That's all I do. And y'all already know that. That's all I put on my skin, but y'all already know. Y'all know I just put Noxzema on it. Cause you know what it is? I'm with the bumps on my face. I don't wear foundation. I figure why bother? But I put some that little cheap dollar stuff be working. I didn't even know they sold dollar makeup. Candy Yummy. Oh, so you get that 3,000? I took this here. I put a part in it. I don't want to do too much because I'm gonna close on. So I want to be very, because I got the mirror up there and stuff. And make sure y'all on my TikTok and stuff and go back into my room, my dump, like I've been told. Anyway. So, that's a cute shade. Wow. But you know what it is? I like pink though. I like pink, which you already know. I actually dye my eyebrows, but it's something I normally don't do. Oh, let me I should show you this. I bought this wig. It's a dreadlock wig, but I don't wear it. I'm stressed out. I don't want no blonde hair on me until I'm not stressed out no more. So I use this other stuff. I've been using new now on my. I've been using new now on my hair, and that's what I've been using. So you know, Raven got no clothes on, so I don't want no oops. But anyway, yeah, I know. I know you do 3,000 Beyonce. I know you do 3,000. Anyway, I love Beyonce's new song, Honey Cozy. Cozy. But I love Beyonce anyway, so I also like Chloe. What's her name? Chloe Belly or Chloe Belly? Surprise. I think her name was Chloe Belly. That song is crazy. I love that song. I think I'm a fan. I think I'm a fan. My face look real hard. Anyway, so anyway, I'm gonna get off of here now. Yes, I love it too. 3,000. Well, I know you do 3,000 because I already know. Anyway, let me stop messing with this thing if I drop this camera. But anyway, love you all. Please be safe. Like I said before, it's Chloe and it's baby Beyonce. Yes, I love her. Beyonce knew I was. I love Beyonce. Beyonce's going, child. I'll be loving her. That song, she's on point. She's giving people money, and we ain't gonna talk about what happened with other girl. Child, all these trends and stuff we see going on. I don't know. Anyway, y'all get y'all some rest and do what you gotta do. I'm gonna get off here. I think I. What time is it? I think this is the earliest I ever got on here. What time is it? Because they said I'm being this early, but I was just tired. Oh, it's 4:20. Okay, it's early. Yeah, normally I'll be here this time, this early. I had wanted to come talk to y'all. It was so much going on, and there's so much that's going on in this world. Today was real dark for me. It was real dark for me. I want to have me a drink so bad. I got my stuff already in here. Actually, I got some real strong stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm laying on all this here. But I'm shocked though, because I could tie this hair down. I tie this hair up at night and I tie it up. And I was waiting for it to start, getting that itch. 'Cause when you get that them tracks and stuff, they get that itch. But it didn't do it. Now it's gonna do it because I'm saying something. Well, anyway, I don't know. Well, anyway, y'all have a safe day. I'll be talking to most of y'all in the DMs like we always do. We all be in the DMs. It's so weird because I'm here, but normally we in the DMs. Most of us. I just pretty natural. I wonder where she at. Hey, pretty natural. Whenever you see this video, love you, mama. And Miss Anna Moore and more. Who else? January Flowers. Leah Bad. Who else? MJ. Um, who else be out coming? Blonde something. 3000. Anna Sis. Groovy. You must have changed your name, Groovy. I don't remember how I don't remember Groovy. I don't remember nobody's name Groovy up here before. Lily Bond Free. Y'all be killing me. I never remember talking to nobody named Groovy. But then again, I'm working on half a brain, so I found out that I was trying to find out who washed the dishes in my kitchen yesterday, and I was like, I don't remember washing dishes in my kitchen, but the dishes were washed. Love you all. We'll be talking in the DMs. Have a blessed day. Be safe. Protect your spirit. Don't let nobody hurt your feelings. We have a cancel culture. Anybody hurt you, they gotta go. I don't care how much you love them, but they don't love you. Have a blessed day. Hit the thumbs up. Love you.